Hello everyone, welcome to the Bobcat Coaches Corner. My name is Mitch Faston. I'm the Assistant Sports Information Director here at West Virginia Wesleyan College. Pleased to be joined today by head women's basketball coach Steve Tierney. Coach Tierney, good to have you on the show.
Thanks a lot, Mitch.
It's been a while since we last talked to Coach Tierney. Since break, they pulled off 7 wins in their last 8 games. They've improved their overall record to 11-7, 9-4 in the conference, and are now first place overall on top of the West Virginia conference standings. Coach Tierney, can you tell me a little bit about what's contributed to that run and what you guys have done differently?
Sure. I don't think a lot has been done differently tactically. I think the kids, we've got a lot of young kids, a lot of new kids, and I just think it's a process of them gelling and getting to know each other better. The more time that they play together, the better that they do. Certainly getting Daria eligible has been a factor. Although she's not one of our leading scorers, she's a very good passer, and I think that's contributed to a lot of nice buckets that we might not otherwise get because of her creativity passing the ball. She's also got a good body and is physical. From a small forward spot, she can rebound pretty well. So, we didn't have her early in the year, and that's been a factor. Lydia Breidenbaugh is playing fantastic right now, playing like a first-team all-conference performer, and, passing the ball well. I think the team just gelling, at the right time.
And you mentioned Daria a little bit. You guys have 3 newcomers that have really inserted themselves, and they've shown up in the starting lineups here in these past few games. I know Danae Hill, yep. She's averaging 12.5 points per game. Brianna Welch, 7 points per game. Then Daria. Talk a little bit about how they're coming along and what you've seen from them this season.
Absolutely. Start with Danae. She's really managing her game really well. She's got a good assist to turnover ratio. We're having her come off a lot of ball screens. I think she's real effective with that. She can get to the rim. She's gotten fouled a lot. She shot, I think, like 101 free throws so far in the year, and that puts a lot of pressure on the other team's defense when she can cause those kind of problems. You're getting people in foul trouble, plus she's making about 76% of her foul shots, which is really good. So, she's been doing a tremendous job for us. Brianna Welch, again, that maturation process. We didn't have her in the starting lineup at the beginning of the year because, she's new and she's learning what we want done and everything, but she's a quick learner, and with her athletic ability, certainly once she got the basics down of how we're trying to play, we want to get her in there as quick as we can. And I think you see that on the fast break and in the open court, she does things that no one else on our team can, as far as finishing those plays.
And one thing that's really stood out to me looking at the box scores after the games and stuff is that it seems like you guys consistently out-rebound your opponents. I know that, Angela Tessari's had some good games, double-digit rebounds. Jamie Kaufman's really come along as of late as well.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. And that's where, I'll give a lot of credit to Jamie first off, because, she started the year in the starting lineup, did get a start last night as well, but, they're got a very unselfish team. And, Jamie just wants to win, so we moved Daria into the starting lineup and had Jamie coming off the bench, and, she's fine with that. And she just wants to win. I think it's helped her game a bit, and she's had some great games where she gets it down low, virtually unstoppable. When she gets her feet set and powers it up, off of 2 feet. And then you mentioned Angela too. 21 rebounds, which I need to have you check. I don't know if it's a school record or not, but there's not a lot of 20 rebound games. It's got to be close and everything. So we'll look into that a little bit. But Angela is coming into her own, playing in the shadow of Sarah Van Horn, the last 3 years and everything. I think she's just really realizing her potential. So a lot of these things are just all coming together at the same time, and I'm liking the way that it is coming together.
Okay. And as of late, you guys have won 3 consecutive games. You guys beat Davis and Elkins last Thursday, 65-59. Beat Shepherd, a very good team, 78-63 at home on Saturday. And then Monday night, last night, you guys beat Alderson Broad at 69-44. Talk a little bit about those 3 games.
Yeah, you know, I think that all of those games, focus was really, really important, and you know, I like the way that as a young group they've you know, focused on the task at hand. You know, not letting, you know, other outside things bother them, so to speak. I mean, you know, it's a team game, and I think that they really have focused in on you know, finding the right matchup that we can exploit. You know, if that's you know, Danae coming off ball screens and getting in the lane, you know, we do that. You know, last night they didn't guard Lydia as well. You know, they didn't, and so she got free, and then she was able to knock down shots and everything. So I think it's pretty hard to guard when you've got different weapons that you can go to, you know, on a given night. You know, who's feeling it, who's got the hot hand, or where we best have a matchup. And, you know, and I like, you know, an emotional offense. I think, you know, we always try to say and tell recruits this, that we're not going to teach them plays, we're going to teach them how to play. And you know, again, I think that's hard to guard. And these kids, as we keep moving forward here, they're picking up on that more and more every day.
Yeah, and as you said, you know, that's one thing I've noticed too, is that you don't necessarily have that one superstar like Sarah Van Horn. And you have Lydia that averages 18.8 points a game, but it seems like consistently, you know, every night somebody new steps up. Jamie,
yeah.
Angela, you name it, someone else is always coming up with a big game, so it's nice to have.
Right, it is. You know, it just is hard for other people to guard. You know, they don't know where it might be coming from on a given night. So if you're gonna, you know, stop this kid, well, that might open up some opportunities for somebody else. And then everybody's just got to be ready to step up and do their part. And I think they're doing an excellent job of that at the moment.
And looking ahead at your schedule, you guys go to Salem International on February 4th, which is this Thursday. Come home again for Ohio Valley on February 6th, this Saturday. Tell me a little bit about those opponents, what you're looking to do, and what you expect from your team.
Well, you know, both those teams have struggled so far this year. You know, they're games we ought to be able to do well in, and you know, things that we can do to really hurt them. And again, we just have to stay in the same frame of mind that we've been in, coming out, having focus, you know, take care of business, and hopefully move on, you know, to the next one and everything. You know, you can't be in this business of looking ahead or anything. I mean, you got to take care of them one at a time, and you know, that's the best way to go about trying to win that first WVIC championship in school history.
Well, it's been a lot of fun watching you girls play this year, and hopefully we can keep it up and keep the momentum going into the conference tournament.
Yeah, they are. I think that's a great comment. I think they are fun to watch. You know, I mean, I really even enjoyed, I mean, you know, the last few minutes of the game. You know, I always try to preach to them really hard that, you know, we get a lead or if we're down, I mean, those last minutes of a game, you know, we don't look at them as garbage time, you know. And I thought that the kids that came in at the end last night really shared the ball well, and was fun to watch. And Carly Galt got a couple buckets and everything, you know, and Maya was really hitting the boards hard, and you know, wish she could have got one down too, but she will, you know. I mean, if she has that kind of intensity and tenacity, you know, on the glass, she's going to be hard to handle. So just everything right now, you know, about the team. You know, they're terrific students and nice people, and you know, you like to see those kinds of folks do well, you know, and they're reaping the benefits a little bit now of the hard work that they put in.
Well, we wish you guys the best of the luck in your upcoming games. Hopefully, you know, everyone can make it out this Saturday against Ohio Valley. But with that being said, my name is Mitch Fassina, Steve Tierney. We'll see you next week.